Okay, so today we're going to look at division using partial quotients. Now, in this method, you're not actually trying to figure out the exact amount, you're just doing an estimate. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out, we have 48,654 divided by 51. And what I want to do is I just want to look at the 5 in your divisor. So 5, it will not go into 4. It will go into 48. So we're going to think, how many times will 5 go into 48? Well, it's going to go in 9 times because 5 times 9 is 45. So what we're going to do then is I'm going to come down here, I'm going to draw a line like this, and I'm going to record my 9. Now, because this is actually 50 and not really 5, I'm going to count how many digits are after my 48. There's 1, 2, 3, but we have 1 over here, so I'm going to change it to 2 instead of 3. So I'm going to add 2 zeros here. And then I'm going to multiply out like you would normally with division. I'm going to come over here to a scrap area, and I'm going to multiply 51 times 900. Now, I'm going to actually just multiply by 9 and keep the zeros over here. And I'm going to save those for the end, because when you're multiplying and using the whole numbers with the zeros, you don't have to worry about those. So here we have the 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 5, 45, and I'm going to bring my zeros down, okay? So then I'm going to transfer this number over here to subtract it from my dividend. So here we go. Okay, so now I'm back where I was at the beginning, except with a new number. Again, I'm going to focus on this 5. 5 will not go into 2, but it will go into 27. It will go into 27 5 times, so I bring my 5 over here. There are 2 digits after the 27, but I need to account for my ones place up here, so I'm just going to add 1 0. Then again, I'm going to multiply it out, 51 times 50, and I'm going to bring that 0 over to the side. Save it for the end. And then I'm going to transfer this number over here to subtract it. Okay, now when I'm looking at the 204 and the 51, I have to be careful because I'm kind of getting down to the bottom here, to the wire. I'm still looking at the 5. It won't go into 2, but it will go into 20. Since it goes evenly, we're kind of taking a little bit of risk. If we straight up say 4, we could go ahead and say 3 or 4. Since it's just 51 and not 53 or 55, I'm going to go ahead and try for 4. So, and if it's not correct, then we'll just erase it and change it to 3. But I know that the 5, it won't go into 2, but it will go into 20, and it will go in 4 times. There's 1 digit after the 20, and we have the 1 extra digit up here, so I'm not adding anything else. So I'll move over here and do the 51 times 4, and that actually comes exactly to 204, so that's very nice. And we subtract it out. This is our remainder. We have a remainder of 0. Now what you're going to do is, since we did partial quotients, we actually have to add these partial quotients on the side to find our answer. So we have 954. Now sometimes you'll have more numbers than that to add up, depending on how many guesses you have to make. So your answer to your problem is 954. And here's your remainder with your remainder of 0. Hope that helps.